I'm starting.
Yeah, they're starting.
Good
Start.
evening, everybody. Welcome to round 3 of this season. And welcome to Imola in Italy. Welcome, Dennis, also as my co commentator. Oh, sorry, is this Monza? Sorry, Monza.
Yeah, it is this week. Good evening, all.
So, this is round 14 of the year so far. We split our entire year into 2 seasons, consisting of 11 races each season. So yeah, the guys are heading out on track right now.
Yeah, the
I will
first guys
share
are
my
already on
screen with
track.
you as well, Dennis, so you can have a look
Yeah,
at what I am looking at.
do so. That's way better. Thank you very much.
All right, so we see Miguel, who had some technical issues last week and was not able to get his car going. He's definitely sorted that out, so he's out on track. Hopefully, he has a good race tonight. Reigns is also
Yeah,
heading out on track.
let's hope so. Especially with the top guys, the winners from the last couple of races. I'm very anxious to see what they can do on this fast track. It's very difficult to take those corners right, and it's so easy to put a full throttle down. So it's some say an easy track to drive. I would call it still difficult.
Very good appearances tonight by 3 teams. HWA making full appearance, Universiosi, and also the ART team, all making a full appearance tonight. So well done to you guys.
Now we see a couple of guys on track, 4 guys in an outlap.
Let's see. I would say the favorites for tonight would be Vian, Davin, and probably Seth.
That's true. But also, I know that Aaron can be quite dangerous and quite fast. So I hope he can actually do something this week.
Some of the guys still staying back in the pits, probably waiting to see what the competition does.
And of course, you
29.7
only have.
for Miguel there at that first sector split.
And of course, you only have one set of tires. That's what I learned today. That is way difficult from last year with the Formula 2 league. The guys told me they only have one set of soft tires for the whole quali.
Yeah, that does make it very tricky.
Yeah.
These two guys are following each other very closely. It looks like Daniel and Reigns.
Let me check it. Oh yeah, he's absolutely want that slipstream.
All right, so we see Miguel coming around the last corner. Let's see what time he's putting up. It looks like a 1:33. There we go.
Well, there's a lot of room for improvement. I would say the fastest times will be in the 1:28 to 29.
Do you think Daniel was close enough to get a bit of slipstream there from Reigns?
I think so. Even at that distance, it
Oh,
will help.
but
Oh, it's
Daniel
going in.
abandoned that lap. Not happy with something. Reigns getting a
Reigns now
1:31. That's a much better lap, eh?
Yeah, way faster. But even with the 1:31.6, I think the times will go down pretty fast. I know 29s are some of the times the guys can do easily. I think 28 will be also seen in a couple of minutes.
140 by Aaron. That's
Yeah,
clearly
that's
not on pace.
no. Now I'm looking at Malin is starting his hot lap.
Ooh, Davin's gotten it wrong there. David's gotten it all wrong. David
Oh,
Segala.
David. Okay. Well, he is an outlap,
Yep.
so no worries yet.
28.7 for Mellon on that first sector.
Miguel is going into the pits. Aaron is still in an...
They have a much
think
longer
he's-
qualifying session, the tier 3 guys, than the tier 2 and the tier 1 guys.
Yeah, that's the full quality in Formula 2. Oh, Aaron, he lost it. He spun out.
Looks like he's having a bit
Gone.
of trouble with this track, or with the car.
There's still a lot of time to do it over.
And that's a tricky part of the track. If you get it just wrong and you capture a little bit too much curb, it tends to spit you out.
Now,
Right, let's have a
Mellon
look
is
at Mellon.
crossing the line. Yeah,
Looks like a neat lap. 128, 129.
it should be P1.
They 130.
30.
Very good lap.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
actually-
Best so far.
It's a pretty decent lap.
But here comes the interesting part. Vian is now out on track, so we should see what, at least a good benchmark for the rest of them should be. As well as his teammate Sean is also out on track now. The two HWA guys are both still remaining in track, not wanting to give away their hand just yet.
Oh yeah, I have to admit I had a short interview with the guys a little while back before the race, and they told me a little bit of the strategy. So I'm not surprised that they're rating a little bit.
That's
So,
brilliant.
it was a very interesting interview, and especially I saw a couple of times in the practice. They are damn near each other. It's only a tenth of a difference.
Yeah, I have a lot of confidence in my drivers. I've noticed from round 1 already this season that they're very close to each other's pace. Ian's just been a little bit unlucky, I think, for the most part. Struggling sometimes with race incidents and stuff, but I think once he gets his stride, these guys are going to be a strong pairing. They're already heading
calling-
up the season
You're
in
calling it
first
unlucky?
place. Yeah,
You're calling that being unlucky.
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 Yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I said. You're calling that being unlucky?
Yes.
Some of the mistakes were completely his own fault, so it has nothing with luck to do, you know?
Yeah, but you're unlucky when things don't go right.
Tell me about it. I remember my race last week.
Yeah, you were unlucky in Netherlands. Netherlands doesn't seem to like you very much.
No, even if I live there, it doesn't like me. Maybe I need to move.
All right, Vian is now on the last sector of his flying lap.
And also in the meantime, Seth is also out on a fast lap. I'm going to check over there. Sean is also. Ah, nice. 29.6 from Brian. For now, pole position. Watching right now at Sean. Sean is also a fast contender.
Very good time
see
here,
what he-
129 by Vian.
Yeah. 29.6. And we got Sean at a 30.2.
Very good by those two guys. They came here to, with a clear mission in mind, I see. A little
Maybe
bit of
not as
drifting
fast
there
as
by
they wanted to
Sean.
be. Yeah. And Seth is now in the last sector.
Be interesting to see what he does. Last week he was also one of the fast guys.
Yeah. It doesn't
His
surprise
lap
me if he
looks
takes now the
very
pole.
quick. This should be a
Yeah.
128, 129. 128, there we go.
28.8. Oh, nicely done. That's fast.
That was he carried a lot of speed there out of that last corner.
but it's an overall track where
Mm.
he's doing pretty well. It's not only that last corner; it's the whole track where he's fast.
No, I know, but I'm comparing him to some of the other guys that we saw coming through there.
Yeah. Yeah, he takes the maximum of the road, almost disqualifying his lap. That far out he is on the green, but still, it's legal.
All right, let's see. So we still have 4 guys in the pits. Interesting that they haven't gone out yet.
That has to do with tactics.
Aaron is currently improving on his lap. It's good to see him putting in a decent lap. This should be good. 129.6.
That's
That's
way
good
better
enough for third.
for now. Still see a couple of guys. David and Reigns still on track. David actually ran out of fuel. He's driving very slowly. Oh, and Reigns, he lost his car in the last chicane. Well, he has to go back to the pits. And actually, Ockert is now on track in a fast lap.
Let's see what he does. Actually, that means
are the-
that Ockert and
White.
Malin are teammates, so they're also making a full appearance tonight.
Oh yeah, Ockert is the guy who's still driving with his keyboard.
Is he?
Yeah,
Wow.
and he's struggling, of course, in the chicanes. But let's see what time he puts on the board. There he is.
No time.
No time. Okay. I guess that lab was invalidated.
Well, we're seeing David now making his outlap. He's also one of the favorites and one of the fast boys.
And he's starting his hot lap right now.
Let's have a look at him. You want to go jump on board with him?
We can do that.
Maybe you can give us some feedback on to the lines and stuff he was taking.
Well, more interesting, if you see it right, his colleague Ian is right in front of him.
I hope he doesn't hold him up.
No, that's what I meant with those tactics that the boys were talking about a little bit. Their plan for this lap is that Ian gives Devin the slipstream.
Very clever if they can get that to work.
And in the second run, they're going to turn it around.
Oh, it doesn't
Now
look
he has
like
to go
Ian
out
is
of the way.
carrying enough speed for that.
No, he did his part. He already did his part. That's a couple of tenths that Devin won. And Devin has such smooth lines. He knows exactly what he has to do in a lap like this. And right now you see Ian, he's lining himself up to take the slipstream from Devin
Very clever.
for the start for his quick lap. That's tactics. Devin,
128.7. Well done.
Very good. And Ian right up behind
So
the
now
car.
they're just swapping around
Swapping.
after getting the pull not straight.
And now it's up to Ian.
That's brilliant teamwork.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the other guy's thinking, what the hell?
Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah.
They will next
they still
round if
can.
they watch the broadcast.
We have a yellow flag sector 1.
So
It's
it's
gone
just
already.
Ian now to still put up his time. Oh, and Davin spun.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. But till now, these two Dutch guys, they really impressed me. So that chicane could be a little bit better from Ian, but let's see what kind of a time.
Lap looks good so far. Nice and clean.
See what happened. Not as wide as
128. 128.6. Wow.
Nicely done.
That
Very
is
close to each other.
impressive. They basically got the same. That was impressive.
Got yellow flags.
Well done to
sector 2.
HWA. These boys are making me proud tonight.
Yeah, they sure do.
But it's not over yet. There's 13 minutes left. Now they've shown their hand. You'll be sure that some of these other guys are going to head out. You can already see Vian's heading out on track right now.
And where is Sean? Also on track, but they are far apart. There's no tactic there. And Sean is starting his hot lap.
Do you want to jump on board with him?
No, you keep eyes on Rion, I keep eyes on Sean,
Okay.
what they can do. Oh, and Miguel, he retired.
Yeah, just make sure to send him another invite. He's having issues with his settings.
Okay, no problem. Can get my mouse button back, please. Where is it? Done.
Thank you. Oh, he stayed in 6th gear there for very long.
Well, they only have 6 gears.
That's what. Well, then his gear ratio is very short because he was limiting out way before the final straight there.
It could be also a sound bug, you know? Yeah, I see it with Rion, and it's a sound bug, I guess. And we have Sean. Is he improving?
He's not going to improve.
Nope, he did not. Is Rion improving?
Also not.
And neither one of them did improve. But they are getting closer to each other.
But my word, 5 guys in the 129s, or sub 120, 130s anyways. 5 guys in the sub 130s. That's going to be good competition at the front of the field.
Yeah, I knew this was going to happen because I did a little bit of a practice run with some of the guys. And we already did like 29s and 30s on the mediums. So on the softs, of course, they are faster.
Is Miguel back in the lobby now?
I hope so. I did send him an invite.
Okay.
He also replied to me with thank you. So
All right, now brilliant.
I think he's back. We're looking at Sean. I'm looking at Rian. Okay. They are pretty close to
This
each
looks
other,
like
but
a
not
better
that
lap
close.
by Sean. Let's have a look. This is looking good and neat. 127, 128, and 129. He's improved by 0.8 of a second. Very good lap there by Sean. He's
Very good.
beaten his teammate.
And Wian is going back to the pits.
He's abandoned that lap.
Yeah, he's getting ready for that last stint.
Great
The
lap
problem
there by
is-
Sean. Definitely picking up the ball there for his team.
Yeah. But the problem is, the more laps you get on those tires, of course they will degrade. So the point is, oh,
Yeah,
somebody retired.
that's why some of the other guys, you know, put in the lap and then that's it. They don't want to put more laps on the tires than they need to.
Yeah, that's the tactic what Devon and Ian did. Wait as long as possible, let the other guys put some rubber on track so that you're faster, and then go for that one perfect lap.
That was very clever. They really had good strategy for this
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, they do train a lot midweeks and in the weekends to prepare for the next race. It's very helpful to do sometimes a couple of
Yeah,
interviews.
and you know, it's this is what a lot of guys don't realize. You know, you can't just show up for the day and expect to do well. You have to get the seat time in beforehand, get comfortable with the track, put in time with your teammates. It does help you to develop those strategies. Like you said, the way that Ian and Davin were working together for this round.
Yeah, but that's also some great advice for yourself, right, buddy?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Now, we already did a lot of track time for Monza this week, thankfully, for all the viewers and watchers.
Hashtag co-op career.
Yep. So, I'm looking at Malin, you too.
Yeah, Malin seems
let's
to
see if
be
it can be
pushing
improved.
still.
But with those,
Let's have a
he
look.
already
Seth,
has...
Seth has just
Oh,
gotten
Seth!
pole.
Wow!
Well done. That was a brilliant lap there by Seth.
Did we miss that?
He just crossed the line as I switched to him.
Oh my gosh. Well, now Devin and Ian, they have to get out for the one final run.
Unless they kind of fine with a front row, second row.
Yes, we
Start.
still have yellow. We have yellow the whole time, and that's Reigns, who is out of view. But he is almost at the pits, so the yellow flag should be disappearing very soon now. Because we can't even see what how much time they still have left right now. Yeah, 6 minutes and 37 seconds. Ian,
You were right.
no
Ian
lap.
has gone out.
And then you know what's going to happen when he's halfway the track. Devin is coming out. They're going to do the same thing again, but now the other way around. Because you know that with that little bit of a slipstream, you will be faster. You can just check the screen when
I'm currently having a look at Ian here.
yeah, and I'm keeping an eye on Devin. When is he coming out?
It looks like Dion is also out on track right now. He's on one of his fast laps.
Devin is coming out of the pits right now.
Quickly swap to Vian is currently 0.2 slower and he's invalidated that lap, so nothing's going to come of that one.
And he has to go for another round again.
Okay, Davin is now coming out of the pits.
Yeah, he's at the end of the pit lane, heading to turn 1.
Yeah, these boys have worked out this thing like a well-coordinated dance. Davin currently holding back a little bit for his teammate.
Well, of course, he's giving him the slipstream on the last in the last sector, or maybe even sooner.
see Davin going very slow, waiting for Ian to catch up, because the quicker you can, the better. You should probably start accelerating now.
Not too soon.
Not
Maybe
yet,
it's a
not
bit too
yet.
soon. It's a bit too soon. Now he has to
Now.
accelerate like
Now he
crazy.
has to.
Yeah, and he's going to give him the slipstream. It's not perfect.
There we go. A little bit of a pull.
Oh, very closely. Wow. And now
Slingshots
Davin
him
is
past.
following. Yeah. And Davin is following him like crazy, of course, for that slipstream in his fast lap. But let's see first what Ian is going to do with his time. Is he going to improve? He did,
He
a little
did
bit.
improve. By
Not
0.3 of a
ideal,
second.
but they had hoped for
Davin
more.
getting a
I'm
pretty good
sure
pull
that
there on that final straight.
Smart of Ian.
Oh,
Getting
it's a
out of
little
the
bit
way.
twisty. Oh,
Oh, that was Davin.
Davin losing it.
Davin is out. Davin, he was starting his fast lap. He's out of qualifying. He was pushing a little bit too much.
Yeah, these cars do tend to slap you on the fingers if you don't respect them.
And I guess that's it then for Ian.
Sean is still
Yes,
trying
come
to
in.
push hard. Let's have a look. See, he's currently slower on that sector.
He's going for another run. He has let this lap go.
There's only 2 minutes left. They will both
I
need
guess-
to, or he's waiting for Vian, but they both need to put in a flyer of a lap now. It's
And
pretty much going to be their
Ian-
last chance now.
Ian is finished. He went into the pits, so
Both the ART boys are still out. It's only them still out on track, so at least they've got a clear track.
yeah, that's for sure.
So if you could watch Vian and let us know if he improves on his sectors.
Let me check for 1 second. Maybe that somebody is in.
Sean is just slightly slower on the first sector, 0.076. Oh, and he's invalidated. So there's
Oh,
that.
that's too bad.
There's that lap done. Let's have a look at Vian. Vian's still good on his.
He's faster a little bit.
Faster a little bit, yeah.
By 13 thousandths of a second.
Yes. And he might get a bit of a pull
Well,
now.
Yeah, there's a car in front of him. His teammate.
Yeah, nice.
Is he done?
This should be a good lap for
Good.
Vian. On Vian. 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29.6, slightly slower.
That didn't help him.
And
So
this is going to be the last lap. Oh, and we've got one of the... Oh, that's Ian out. But he's only going to be able to complete an outlap, so that's kind of silly.
it has no use at all.
Yeah.
At least. Where is he?
Second.
No, he can never make that lap around. Never.
Yes, exactly.
Wian was pushing it, but he's already a tenth slower in the first sector. And he is starting to run out of fuel.
I think we should see the session end. Yes, Ian is done. Vian. this lap is invalidated, so he's done as well.
Yeah.
So there we
Yeah,
go.
done.
Seth,
Finished.
Ian, Dave, Devon, and Aaron are your first two rows.
After that, we have Sean, Rian, Malin, Daniel, Milef, David, Sigala, Reigns, and at the back of the field in 11 and 12, we got Ockert and Miguel. Well, interesting, right?
Very nice. ART doing really well to lock out the third row there.
Yeah, they have that covered. Well, at least at the start.
I'm excited. Currently, ART is second in the championship, 16 points behind HWA. So HWA is on 82 points, ART on 66. High Tech is in third on 47 points. Colin follows them shortly after with 42 points. So those are your top 4 teams currently in the season.
But everything can still happen. But
Yeah.
it looks pretty solid for your team. The HWT, what was it?
HWA
A.
Race Labs.
HWA. The old in the old pink colored Racing Point cars.
Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't make the Formula 2 cars also the Aston Martin colors this season. They
Officially,
decided to keep it.
No, officially, it didn't change. I guess you're never watching F2.
No, I didn't. I never did.
Well, I am following it a little bit, not that much because like F1. F1, I look at everything. There is interviews.
So
but,
interestingly enough,
yeah.
I just noticed I went with a full Netherlands lineup for my team, and ART went with a full South African lineup for their team. I saw in you last season that the Netherlands boys can win championships.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I knew I had to pick those boys.
Well, you had some good experience with a Dutch guy last season, so also some bad.
Exactly. When they win, they party hard. So and we saw
yeah.
that last week in the Netherlands, where the Dutch people, they know how to throw a party.
Yeah, we sure do. But nobody talks about the day after.
No.
No, because we are completely out of it. We feeling sick until maybe Friday, and on Fridays the weekend start again, so we can start drinking.
Right, so formation lap. What are your predictions for the podium finish for today?
I really can't say anything because it's all up to the first corner. Everything can happen.
I'm
Seth
gonna risk
miss
it,
braking
and
point.
I'm gonna say, I would say, Seth, Ian, and Devon are probably gonna be the safe bet for podium finishes here today. If nothing happens.
I think the Seth and Ian are going to have a collision in the first turn.
I hope not.
I know, but because Seth is of course the pole sitter, and Ian desperately wants to overtake him as quickly as possible so that Devon can follow. So I think Ian is really going to risk it.
Yeah, Ian has got a lot on his plate now. He is the number 2 driver currently. He outqualified his teammate due to some bad luck on Devon's part there, but so he's going to have to have a lot of responsibility on him right now to kind of set the pace for the team and not let the Colin boy there in front get away from them.
I am looking in the meantime to Miguel. He is really slow in his outlap, his formation lap. So my gosh, what is he doing?
Can you make sure that
he
he
is-
is actually in and it's not an AI?
He is in.
Okay, so he's just taking his time.
Yeah, he is catching up a little bit right now. and by his driving style, yeah, that's no AI. He's driving himself. Oh,
Oh.
we had a crash from Akkermau.
Ockert on the formation
Crashed.
lap.
Yeah, on the formation lap. That's never a good
Never a good
indication to start the
sign.
race. But well, um, wonders can happen. Did he have any damage? I don't see any damage. So
I have to admit, I love the way these Red Bull, Carlin cars look. Their livery is just, I love it.
well, looks kind of like the car of Max Verstappen, if you ask me.
Yeah, but it's a good livery. It's a good paint job.
If you keep your eyes on the number 1, I keep my eyes on the number 3.
Yeah, it's
And
going to
maybe
be
even,
interesting. We're just waiting for
little bit
everybody
further
to
down.
get lined up now.
there we go. There we go. And
A little bit of lag here. There we
and
go.
we're off.
Good start by Seth.
Oh,
Oh!
no,
Ockert
what's happening
and
over
Miguel
there?
has come
Ockert and
together.
Miguel.
How on earth?
Well, we have no time to watch because this is the first turn.
Very clean,
Oh,
nicely. Is there anything happening at the back? Looks like Mellon's
Yeah.
gone off.
And Ian lost 2 places. Oh, 1 place. Devin.
Davin's
maybe
gone
it
past.
was- Maybe it is
A
kind
little
of a
bit of
strategy,
team
you know?
orders.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Ian probably feeling that Davin has a better chance of keeping up with Seth.
Miguel lost his car again. He's back on track.
Oh, we've got one of the ART, Sean's off.
No.
He's dropped
Yeah,
down to
he's off.
11th now.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that
he
was
has
unlucky.
no damage. No damage. Miguel
First 3 boys
does
are
have front
gunning
wing
it.
damage.
Very good
keep an eye on
start
those
by the
guys.
first couple of guys though.
Oh, Miguel is really struggling right now.
Oh, Aaron has dropping back. Oh, he's lost it a bit there through the chicane. Aaron's now dropped
he
to
lost it big
8th.
times.
9th.
Ninth,
Oh
10th.
my word, this is costly for him. That has allowed Villian passed into 4th place now.
Sean is catching up on Aaron right now.
Wow, but Seth is showing great pace here at the front.
And now I'm looking at Miguel. He has no front wing left at all. So he has to pit. It's a terrible start.
3-second corner cutting for David Segala there.
Already in his second lap.
That's
very
been
early.
through the chicane, it looks like.
We got 3 people in the pits. Malin, Aaron and Miguel.
Miguel
All
has
changing
gotten
wings.
a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits.
Oh, that will bring him down. I saw Reigns going a little bit wide.
3 people in the
Losing
pits and it's
time.
only 2 laps down.
Yeah.
They would have
I'm
to
not sure what
probably
happened
jump
at
over
the
to the
top.
harder compound now. They're heading out. Miguel is also leaving the pits now. I hope they don't get in the way of the front runners though.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, luckily we've got ghosting off, so it shouldn't be a problem. Or ghosting on
Oh,
anyways.
Malin lost his car again in the first
No,
turn.
that's through that fast chicane there in sector 3.
No, in the first corner of the track.
Yeah, but David has just crashed his car.
Oh,
Yeah.
David. Oh, yeah, that's too bad. I didn't see
DNF.
that in the meantime. That's too bad. He's the first one and he has to kick the bucket.
We've got yellow flags, but no safety car yet.
Well, let's hope it stays like that.
The safety crew is going to have to clear that car
Yeah.
quickly. There we go.
It's cleared. We
Dam's
got now
car
yellow
up
in
ahead.
sector 2.
He's stuck in front of these guys. He needs to get out. There we go.
Sean into the pits right now. Are they going for a very early undercut?
I wonder if Sean got some damage when he went off.
he had no
Visible damage, maybe, but.
they also didn't change his front wing.
Aha.
So I'm guessing he's going for that long stint right now. Maybe a very early undercut.
Yeah, now with the now he has a track that's clear in front of him. He can maybe make up some ground.
Devon, penalty, 3 seconds, multiple warnings.
Miguel has DNF'd.
Oh. Yeah, well, he had so much trouble. It
Yeah.
really doesn't surprise
He
me.
didn't quite look comfortable with the car tonight.
I think that Devon and Ian are going to change positions.
They do look like they're working together to try and keep pace with Seth, but at the moment Seth is having it all his way.
Yes, but Devon now with that 3-second time penalty. There's not really much he can do.
Yeah,
oh,
so
Daniel,
it
5
is
second
good
time
that
penalty.
Ian swapped around with him then.
Yeah. But they can try. If Ian isn't fast enough, then they have to switch again.
Was Devon's one a corner cutting penalty?
Yeah, 3
see.
seconds.
We've got one of the white cars. That's Daniel that was DNF'd.
That's another DNF.
Yeah, he DNF'd in the pit. I
Oh,
wonder why, because he was in the points.
and I know he had a 5-second time penalty, but what happened over there?
So everybody that's currently still active will score points. As long as they at least finish 90% of the race distance.
Yeah. So Daniel, even in 10th,
Ockett has impressed us. Look at that. He's gone up 5 positions from the
The
start.
guy on the keyboard, the guy playing
Yeah.
on the keyboard. Oh, he just crashed!
Commentators
Oh, we jinxed
curse.
him! We jinxed him! Oh, we're so sorry, Ockett.
I'm sorry, Ockett, but our virtual safety car has now been deployed.
Yeah.
That's going to play
Ockett,
into the
you-
hands of Ian and Devon. I wonder if they're going to actually take advantage of this and go pit now.
Well, for now, Ockett, if you want to have a penalty request against your commentators, yes, you can do that. Yes, we totally jinxed you, so we're very sorry about that.
And it happens so often when the commentators speak about a certain driver and then the bad luck strikes him.
Rion is taking the smart.
Vian is heading into the pits.
he-
So he's
He
swapped
went into the
over.
pits. He swapped over, and this could be. Oh, drive-through penalty for Sean, beating under the VSC. That could be that bug what we talked about last time, right?
Yeah.
So if he has the images, then we can actually remove those, what is it, 22 seconds from his time at the end of the race.
No, usually it's just a
Only-
5-second penalty if you're speeding under the safety car.
It's a drive-through penalty what he has.
Does he have a drive-through? Oh my soul.
So that is coming down to 22 seconds, maybe 23. So if he has actually the footage, we can remove it at the end of the day.
So Vian currently, so all the front runners still on their softs, but the guys from 5 to 8 are all on mediums now.
Yeah, and Devin is also in the pits now. Seth lost the place. Ian has taken the lead. Ian has taken the lead on the straight.
Oh, speeding in the pit lane, Reigns. And I did warn the guys, they need to be careful. Like every single round I see guys getting penalized for speeding in the pit lane. Every single round.
Yep. Yeah, but that's the pressure, you know. It also happens to me still sometimes, and it happens to you too. If you're under pressure, you make mistakes.
It does. It does.
Oh, very good by Ian, but can he now make that distance between him and Seth?
It'll be
Seth
interesting to
is-
see when these two front runners decide to pit.
Seth is getting closer
Seth
again.
will probably match Ian, so whenever Ian goes and pits, Seth will probably dive in also.
pretty sure that Ian is going to pit right now because Devin was in the last round.
Yeah, it'll
And now
probably
you
be
see
between now or lap 8. I don't think it'll be wise to push them past lap 8 on these softs.
But now you can see why Wian was the smart guy. He was under the VSC into the pits. He is in front now, in front of Devin.
Oh, there we go. Ian's in the pits.
Oh, Ian
And
has a time
also,
penalty.
like I said, Seth matched him.
Yeah, but Ian has a time penalty right now, 5 seconds. Speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, it's not showing up for me yet, that penalty.
It did in my screen, so we can see it once he exits the pit.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
People are suffering with the penalties tonight.
yeah, it's a
That was
penalty
very
festival.
close together, those two boys. Their pits were basically the same. Good job by the pit crew. And we see Vian chasing up here. He might gain a position. Oh, just cuts him off. He did fantastic to catch up to these front two guys. Now he's back in the battle.
Yeah.
Oh, what
no,
did Seth do there?
What happened?
He lost control and
He,
went completely off.
Luckily, no damage for him. Luckily. I guess his tires were still a little bit cold.
I guess so. He put the throttle down too aggressively, maybe.
But we still have, Davin has of course the upper hand against Rian because Rian still has a drive-through penalty.
That's correct. So I'm going to put it on penalties now so we can actually get an idea of what the gaps are.
Sean has a drive-through penalty too. But if he stays in that position, in 8th, he will start the sprint race in front, and we all know what Sean can do in the front.
Yeah, so it's worked for Vian in the past, so maybe it's an ART strategy. They seem to do that every time.
I knew another guy last year.
Somebody's in the pits now.
Did that a lot. That's of course Rian. He's serving his penalty.
I see, that was very clever. Get that out of the way. Both of the ART boys are serving their penalties now.
Yeah, very smart.
They've got a long
And
gap
we saw-
between fourth and fifth, so he'll probably get out before the other guy comes around.
Yeah.
As
we
we
could
see
see
Reigns
that,
coming around now.
We could see that Seth, he was having a little peak next to Ian before the first chicane. So he's really putting the pressure down. But knowingly he knows that Ian has that 5-second time penalty for speeding under in the pit lane. So
Yeah, now Seth really only needs to keep Ian within distance. He doesn't even need to
but
really push hard.
we know that these two guys, they talk a lot and they have tactics. So this could be also one of their plays. Plan C, D, E, F, G, plan Y. But they can't. I don't think they're done. I think they're going to put Seth under so much pressure that they're forcing him into a mistake.
And we've already seen him make a few mistakes already.
Yeah. Because he is attacking, of course, but he also has to watch in the mirror because he's getting attacked by Devin. Oh, Ian now the fastest lap of 1:30.006.
Ian is really impressing this round, hey? He's really stepped up this round.
He's really, really fast.
I'm so proud of this team of mine. They're really delivering every single week, and every single week they're both pitching up.
Aaron now in front of Rian. Aaron got past Rian.
Yeah, that was through
On
the
the
pit
straight.
lane. Yeah, he passed him.
No.
Yeah,
That was last round.
Yeah, but when they came out the pits, Aaron and Reigns got past Vian, but Vian got past Reigns again.
Okay, but they're still fighting for 4th position. So closely.
Let's have a look at Vian challenging Aaron, as that seems to be the closest gap on the track at the moment. Seth is also quite close. Let me know if anything happens with Seth and Ian.
Yeah, yeah, I'm getting a bit cross-eyed because I'm trying to watch two screens at the same time, but it's very interesting. What I can say in the meantime is that Seth is still in that slipstream of Ian. He's getting the DRS right
Yeah,
now.
but switching back to them now, is that is the smallest gap.
Seth now the fastest lap with a 29.612.
Well done to Seth. Ooh,
He's
got
going for
a
the
good
overtake.
drive.
He's going for the overtake. He's going on the inside. No. Yeah. Yes. Yes. They touch. No.
Has to back out. There's just not enough room.
Yeah. Was not enough.
He
but
was
he
very
was
close.
Really going for it.
He had a proper look. Oh, and he's going for it. Still has a look. No.
He's still. Yeah. He's in that slipstream. Can he slingshot around it?
That is close. Ian might close the door on him. Yeah. No. He's
No.
gonna
No.
have
No.
to.
He can't. He can't.
He can't.
They touch. They touch.
Very
no, they touch.
good.
Don't.
They rubbed, but
yes.
they kept it nice and clean.
Seth took the lead again.
That was very
But
clean.
Ian is not done. Ian is getting the next DRS zone.
Ian should
getting
be able
closer.
to pass him on that long straight. Oh, he's going for it right now.
He's going on the inside. He's got it. Very
Ian
nicely
is
done.
driving a fantastic race tonight, eh?
Oh, and Seth got the outer corner.
Yeah, that is some brilliant driving by these boys.
Brilliant. We got a yellow flag. We have a yellow flag in sector 2.
They are racing hard but clean, and this is what we love to see. You know, you can see they have respect for one another. Aaron has retired.
Somebody
Oh,
went out this
no.
Aaron.
Another bad luck round for Aaron. Now they're going to have to probably Sao down for the safety car.
Maybe Aaron is also lucky right now because he can start the sprint race at the front.
Yeah, that's true. And he has actually finished the allotted laps, I believe. So he
70%
will.
or 90%? 90%.
90%?
Didn't finish 90% yet. Nope.
Let me just give me a second. I'll put it in the chat.
90% should be like lap 13.
So it is lap 13, the start of lap 13. So no, he didn't finish enough laps.
Yeah. Oh, Reigns, 5-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Is he actually going for the fastest lap? You see Sean also in the pit, going for a new set of new soft tires. Reigns serving a penalty.
At least Sean and
Getting a
Dion
new
now
nose.
have no more penalties.
Reigns still has 13 seconds left. He's putting on the soft tires, of course. Sean still has to overtake Aaron on this at this point. He may overtake the safety car, of course.
Yes, as everybody needs to line up behind Seth.
Yeah. They still have to complete the whole lap because safety car is still waiting, and Seth is the first one who's actually getting now pretty close to the safety car. Devin is into the pits. Devin is going for that extra point. 2 points, actually, right?
Yes,
Fastest
2
lap?
points for fastest
2
lap.
points. That's the only way for Devin.
And they've got such a big gap. He's actually going to be
Maximize
able
it.
to exit before the third place guy catches up. The fourth
Yeah.
place guy catches up, sorry.
So now that is going to be the tactic. Devin on those new tires, overtaking both Ian and Seth, and then pull out 3 seconds to take the win.
Yeah, he's going to need to basically get a second per lap, and the safety car is probably going to be out for like another lap at least. So he's not going to have a lot of
2 laps.
laps to play with, unless
But on those
Seth makes a
on those
mistake.
new tires, it could be possible.
Look, I mean,
to
Ian
get,
Ian puts Seth under pressure and Seth makes a mistake, then of course, then the whole battle is going to be a lot easier on them. But if Seth keeps his head, you know, he pretty much has this one.
Well, let's just see what's going to happen, because I'm thinking that the safety car will do another lap.
I think so as well, because a lot of the guys still
And,
need to catch up.
Yeah, we're doing another lap. The lights are still on. Davin is still 20 seconds behind, so he has to pick it up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure he will join the pack before long. Oh, back. What back? There are only 7 cars left.
Yeah.
He's getting pretty close right now, so no problems there. Keep the tire temperatures up, not too far up, of course. And then he should have 2 wonderful laps, fast laps. This is going to get really exciting in the last bit of the race. Don't count Rian out yet, right?
Exactly.
Sean is again in the pit lane, and again he has a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, he's having a bad round. Hopefully the sprint race will be a lot kinder to him.
But I don't know, why is he back into the pits again?
Do you think maybe he got some damage during that outlap?
No, they didn't change any parts. This is really strange. But let's keep our eyes on
Unless
the
he
top.
wants to finish last so that he can start the next race better.
Well, there's no problem anymore. He's 1 lap behind. And Aaron is starting the sprint race from 1st position. Sean at 2nd right now, if it stays like this. But okay, safety car is going in this lap. The lights are out. Seth is still staying very close to the safety car. This
Some of the
is
other
not a
guys
great
are
tactic.
very far behind though.
But this is not a great tactic from Seth. But there they go. They're off. And
Oh, he's being
he's
attacked.
under pressure.
He's under
He's
pressure
being
by
attacked
both
2
cars. Which way is he defending? He's defending. He whichever way he defends, one of the other guys are probably going to take advantage. That was a tricky one.
Oh, Devin, another 3-second time penalty. Oh, now he has a very big job. That's impossible to match.
Yeah, we're
Actually
probably
can
going to
go for the
see
fastest
Seth, Ian, Davin for your top 3.
At this pace, I think so. But if Ian can stay within that 1 second of Devin, because Devin has 1 second more in penalties than Ian has. Devin is going for the overtake. He's going in the slipstream. Not close enough because there is still no DRS. And there won't be in the last lap.
Wow.
Ian is still following closely, staying within that 1 second.
It's really a pity about the penalties because their racing on track has been fantastic.
Yeah, that's true. But Seth knows he can let those guys pass. He will still take the first. But he wants that win. He wants to be the first guy over that line.
Yeah, you want to win it on track.
Devin is going for it. But he's very close now. He's taking the outside line. Is it good enough?
Nice and
Yeah, it is
respectful.
good enough.
Very nice.
It is good enough.
Seth still side by
He
side.
doesn't have the he doesn't have the traction.
Seth got a really good pull drive out of that corner.
Yeah. But he can try
We
once
got
again.
a yellow
He will
flag.
try.
It looks like one of the ART boys is off. Could be Sean.
I think so. Oh, Sean, it's on the
Look
so
at
much
these.
pressure.
This combined attack by the boys in pink.
Oh, they're next to each other.
It's
They
like
almost took each other out.
it's like Seth is under a shark attack. The-
Yeah, they're all just bouncing on him. They're kicking him. They're hitting him, and he just keep defending. Oh my gosh, that's racing on a high level.
yeah, I'm loving this. Oh,
And
and Ian, is Ian gonna
it
make a
doesn't
move?
matter anymore, Seth. It doesn't matter anymore, Seth. It doesn't matter anymore. Don't take any risks. He takes a risk. The next. Oh, Ian! He spun out.
Does
He's spun
well,
out, Ian.
does well to keep it together.
And now Ian is even. Oh, what's going to happen? Okay.
That's your top three: Seth, Davin, and Ian. Fantastic
Yeah.
racing. Fantastic racing.
But in my opinion, the last corner, Seth defended a little bit too much because there was no way those two guys were taking his win from him if he came in third.
Yeah,
It
but,
didn't matter
but he
anymore.
wanted to be the first guy across the line. He wanted to prove a
And he
point to
did.
these two guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, HWA showing that they're a force to be reckoned with this season.
Oh, that's for sure. We saw him doing very well last race. Was actually almost 20 seconds behind this time.
Yeah, not everybody is a fan of this track, clearly.
That's for sure. Oh, that was already great racing.
Oh, wow, I need something to drink. My throat
I'm-
is
I'm-
dry after that. That was exciting. Reigns
I'm
getting driver
sweating.
of the day. Well done to Reigns.
Oh, that's well done, Reigns. And there he is, Seth, at the top of the podium.
He did fantastic. I mean, that combined onslaught that the two HWA drivers were giving to him, and he stayed cool, never making a mistake, never, getting any penalties during the race. Fantastic drive by Seth. You absolutely deserved the win.
That's most of the times the key to victories, Keep it clean.
Absolutely,
So,
because those penalties can be so costly.
Yeah. But this time, he did marvelous, He took the win. That onslaught from those two Dutch guys behind him, they were
Aggressive,
strategizing,
eh?
aggressive.
Wow.
They did everything they could, and he still went on top.
I just love how they both simultaneously want to attack him, not just wait for the one teammate to attack and then you go. No, they're going to attack him at the same time. I love
That was
that.
also tactics. That was also tactics to get into his head,
Sheesh.
to make him shift to one lane, and then the other guy can get past by that.
That was
It was
brilliant.
really,
I loved that race. That was brilliant. It was
It was a
unfortunate
great
for the
race.
guys that unfortunately did not finish, but at the front of this race was an exhilarating battle.
Pretty sure the guys who were DNF'd, they were also watching it. At least I would.
All right, so now we have a reverse order of the top 8 for the second race. It will be interesting to see if
Yeah.
Aaron can actually take advantage of this good start now.
And don't forget Sean. He's also pretty fast.
Absolutely.
The order right now is Aaron at the start, second Sean, Reigns in third. He was the driver of the day in the last race. Then we have Malin, Rian, Ian, Devin, and Seth. And below that, didn't change. In 9th, Ockert, Daniel in 10th, David at 11th, and Miguel still last.
I hope we have a great race for this one where we see nobody DNFing.
It's still 11 laps. That's still pretty long for a sprint race. They really changed it up since last year because those sprint races were way shorter.
So for the sprint race, we'll need to see the guys complete at least the start of lap 10. before they DNF to get points.
Yeah. Or maybe that's something we can look into it. But that maybe 70% of the race is enough. You know?
No, 90% is proper FIA standard, so that's fair.
Okay, that's FIA standards.
Yes.
Then I'm good with it. I'm just asking that for myself, you know. Very often I don't complete 90%, but I complete 70% of the race.
You still want those the points you missed out on last time.
I still want some points. Okay, lost again. But now we see the guys getting back to the grid.
It's going to be
Getting ready.
very interesting to see if the Pink Boys can keep the Carlin Boys behind them this time round.
That's going to be key.
Carlin
Seth
really
can,
scoring some great points this time round. But it's very unfortunate that you don't have both Carlin drivers on track tonight.
Yeah, that's the big
Seth
the
would
big
have-
problem in that team.
Seth would have appreciated the backup, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Right.
there we go.
A little bit of a delay.
And
There we
lights
go.
off.
Oh, really good start there by Sean.
On. Good start.
Oh,
Oh, we see
no.
something crashing.
Malin.
Oh, Malin.
Malin got it
and
all
another
wrong.
guy.
Malin and Reigns out.
We are on 5-second time penalty, severe collision with Devon. We see Devon also
Weird.
a penalty.
Safety car right off the start, and I was saying that I hope nobody crashes. That is so
Gosh.
unfortunate.
And we got Wian and Devon, both 5-second time penalties. What happened over there?
Sheesh, that was a terrible crash. Somebody got it wrong there at on the grid.
Yeah. If I saw it right, it was Malin on the inside.
Yeah, I think both
Spun.
cars got maybe went for the inside lane.
Yeah, but they spun at the start, and I think Malin he spun and he took Reigns with him.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Or the other way around, of course, but that's what I think what happened.
Yeah, we don't have the benefit of their point of view. Obviously, the stewards will have a look. But yeah, that is the worst when your race literally ends before it's even gotten a chance to start.
Oh wow, this is going to be a little bit boring. Waiting for another 2 laps right now. Are they getting any guys inside to the pits for different tires? Change
It
of
looks
wing?
like
No.
nobody's taking advantage of
Nobody.
the safety car.
It has no use on those mediums. They can finish it
Yeah,
on that tire.
yeah, you can finish the race without pitting on the sprint race.
If it actually was a couple of laps later, then some guys would have chosen to go in and get the soft tires, the faster tire, and then go back to the end of the pack, so they have more grip and way more chances to attack.
So interestingly enough, we saw Ian and Devon, I believe, starting in 5th and 6th, and Ian is already up into 3rd.
Well, he had a good start.
He had a very good start. Ian really came to party today in Italy.
We can still see Seth behind Devon. It's going to be a fight. Safety car, another lap or not? Lights are still on.
Yeah, it's probably one more lap and then it should go.
Yeah,
in.
one more lap.
In all fairness, they could have brought it in now. The track is clear. Everybody's caught up.
Well, that's the game, you know.
You know?
Usually it's always 2 laps, so. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Aaron has the fastest lap, 145.8. But no offense, it will be crushed. Oh, we still have only 10 cars behind the safety car. Aaron in first and David Sigala at last. We can still see Ockert doing quite well with his keyboard in 7th.
Yeah, please don't jinx him again.
Well, then we get penalized twice. Then we have to start at the back of the grid tomorrow. For everybody who's watching and doesn't know yet, tomorrow evening is actually Tier 2. Both of your commentators from this evening are racing in it, so you're welcome to watch. And Saturday evening we have the Tier 1 guys. Those are the guys, the really fast guys. They are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and also keep in mind the top 3 guys at the end of this season from Formula 2 will be promoted to Tier 2 next season, automatically.
Yes.
And this is how the guys get a chance to work themselves up to be eventually in the top tier where all the action's at.
The safety car is going in.
Alright,
You
Aaron
see
is
that
punching him
Aaron
up a
is
bit.
taking advantages. He's waiting till the
And he's
there
off.
he goes, and he's off. He's off.
And Sean's gotten a good start on him, but Ian is right there.
He can't overtake until the line, and he is going to overtake. He's on the outside.
And Sean has to brake earlier because he's got the inside line.
Ian has the corner, but
They're
does he have
respectful,
the
but
traction?
Sean should get a better drive.
No.
There we go.
Yeah, he missed the traction. So try it out, Ian, and start over again.
Great defending there by Sean though. He kept to
And
his
we have
line. They
seen-
were both respectful of each other's space.
We've missed something. Seth has passed Devon. So Seth is on the hunt right now behind Rian. He's still stuck behind Sean.
David has gone off.
Sector 2, David has gone off, yeah. And he's back on the track. Ian still can't make that pass without the
Oh,
DRS.
no!
Oh.
Who
No,
lost
no,
it?
no,
Vian's
Rian.
completely
Rian
lost
out.
it and
Rian
was
out.
out. Wow,
And
he
he
lost it
almost
badly
took-
there.
He almost took Rian, Devon with him. But
Virtual
they're fine.
safety car. Wow, that was intense. That was unlucky for Vian. He's one of the favorites.
yeah, normally he's doing pretty well in the sprints,
But
this
just
time,
goes to show,
he's
if you
out.
get it just slightly wrong through there, it can ruin your race.
Yeah. Well, they're pretty packed up.
So now they have to adhere to their delta times. So you'll see the guys slowing down and trying to stay below their delta time. There's no safety car
wondering
actually
who's
out
getting-
on track right now.
I'm wondering who's getting the drive-through. It happened every time till now.
So far, Aaron and Sean are doing a great job staying out in front here tonight on this sprint race. But
But
I
all-
believe
we
Ian
all-
should make a move before this race is done. He is right up on the back of Sean, so he's definitely going to be applying the pressure.
But it happened been much racing until now because the first 3 laps we are behind the safety car.
Chaotic.
So-
Yeah. It's been a
So,
bit of a gladiatorial games.
Yeah.
And look at that. We got Davin and Seth following Ian.
Wow, and no driver penalties. Oh, did somebody get pushed? It's Seth! Seth punched up!
Seth
And
has
Ian and
punched
Devin
out
hit each
Ian.
other.
Yeah, Seth made contact with Ian there and pushing him wide. And that's actually
Pushing
in
him off
turn
track.
affected both of the HW8 guys. Both got damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there
Ian
will
has
definitely
no
be a
front wing at
steward
all.
request for that.
Both the drivers of both your drivers don't have a front wing anymore. They both have to pit.
Yeah, that was, I think, overly aggressive by Seth. That was not
That-
really
yeah.
needed. He could have waited just a slightly, little bit longer to make his move
I'm-
there.
And Ian, a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
That's ruined
Yeah,
both of my
that-
drivers'
that's-
race.
This is, I'm pretty sure this will be a penalty of a request for
Yeah, review for sure,
For-
because that
for-
was
for-
clear
for
as
Robbie.
day. Clear as day. He hit
Yeah.
Ian spun out, got in front of
Yeah.
Davin, and Davin hit him, so it was a
this,
chain reaction.
this was no clean racing. This was, in my book, a really dirty move.
Now,
So,
let's carry on and get back to things. So we got Seth in second. Aaron is still leading. Aaron doing a brilliant job to take advantage of all the mayhem that's currently behind him. And Sean also mentioned, look at him doing very well in this race.
Yeah.
He's had the casualty of his teammate,
Sure.
and he's had to then step up to get the team their allotted points. So he's doing fantastic this round.
Now he did got himself a time penalty, 3 seconds right now, and Ockett is behind him. Ockett on that keyboard on 3.94 seconds right now. So
Fantastic job there by Ockert.
wow, if he can finish it, he's getting home with a lot of points.
Oh, and look at Daniel being right on the back of Miguel there.
Yeah, and Miguel is still in the race and he's doing pretty well. Amazing.
Why is Miguel and Daniel ghosted?
I'm not sure. Did they left? Is that AI?
It could be AI. Daniel could be on AI. Or one of those could be on AI.
Maybe both. They're both on AI.
Ockert is disconnected. It's not Ockert Racing. And Miguel is also disconnected.
Yeah. Well. Now comes it
So
also
all
back
three
to
of those
Robbie.
guys are disconnected. I wonder why.
They don't get any points.
No,
like this.
they still get points though.
Is it true?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's luck for them though. So we got
I'm not sure if it has to do anything with luck because if I remember right, one or two of the guys they left the lobby back in the featured race already.
Yeah.
So if they just let the sprint race do the AI, they should not get any points. But we will look into this because
We'll have
if-
to
if
we'll
you
have to
just let-
review that
yeah.
by the steward team.
Yeah.
We'll have to review that. I'm not entirely sure what the rules say regarding that.
But at least my opinion
from what
is.
from what I know.
Oh,
you
good
get
evening,
someone else.
Enrico.
Yeah, I've
Good
been there
evening.
since the since the end of qualifying, watching the race.
Ah,
From what I know, though, it's some penalty. I don't remember what. If you disconnect purpose.
All right. Well, the steward team will have to just look into the guys that were disconnected for this ride. Anyways, guys, so Aaron is still doing a fantastic job up in front.
but Seth is closing in 2.4. He could actually make a move in the last lap.
Seth has gotten the fastest second sector there.
0.2. He's closing in.
Daniel has moved up a spot.
You know how fast you will go once you're in that 1 second and get those DRS. 1-1. Yeah, Seth is putting out all of the stops.
It does look like all three of those drivers. So Enrico, just make a note.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ockert, David
Ockert.
Gila, and Daniel Miguel. Daniel and Miguel.
No,
Ockert, two
David is
co-drivers,
David
right?
is in.
David is driving. Yeah.
David
I see.
is driving.
It
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it is Miguel, Daniel,
And Ockert.
and Ockert.
And Ockert. Yeah. Perfectly. Let's get back to racing. I still see Seth is still pushing it. He has Aaron in his sights.
He has
It's
brought
still
that
not
gap
close
down
enough.
by 0.4 of a second. But I
At
don't
the
know
back
if he's
of
going to have enough laps left. Aaron's doing a great job of keeping the lead.
Yeah. Still
And
2.0.
right now, Sean, even with the penalty, is safe for third.
Yes, he is.
So that should be his.
Ah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that should be his first podium for the season.
I think you're correct. But we see now Seth closing in fast. It's 1.5.
Yeah, he's already done a half a second in this lap.
Devin, a second time penalty. Yeah, well, what could hinder him, you know? So he's already in 8th.
Even though both of my drivers will not be scoring points, well, only the one will, I still think that HWA did enough this round to still maintain the lead for the championship.
Yeah, and you know there will still be looked into because the move for the Seth did. Oh, Aaron, no time penalty, 3 seconds. Okay,
Oh,
it's done for
no.
him.
Yeah, he cut that corner a little bit too much. That was
Way
clearly
too much.
because of the pressure being applied by Seth. You know, constantly seeing him closing the gap, it does put you under pressure.
What I was talking about was the move that Seth did. Okay, the stewards will look into it, and I'm pretty sure there will be said something about it by the stewards because it was not a nice move. So he could actually lose his podium finish with it. But that's
Yeah,
for
he'll
later.
still finish in the points, but it's not going to
Yeah.
in any way improve the standings of Davin and Ian. So, unfortunately, those
Yeah.
two drivers' races were both ruined. But it is what it is. It's racing. Sometimes these things happen.
I think Ian went into the pits one more time. Or not? Yes, Ian went to the pits for the soft tires to keep.
David has just
still.
DNF'd.
The fast lap. David DNF'd? Why? What happened?
Through that nasty chicane.
I'm looking at Devin, where the car may be.
But David will
Yeah,
get
after the
points.
chicane.
David will get points. It was on the last lap.
Yeah, he will get the points. The car just went out of screen before Devin was there, so I couldn't see what really happened. But I guess he crashed it into the wall. And now I'm pretty excited. Oh, Ian spun! Ian is spinning it around, but he has one more chance.
With David DNFing, it does mean that if Ian passes him, he will actually take the last points position away from
Yeah.
David.
But Ian was on the tactic to get the fastest lap away from Seth on those new tires, but he lost it. He has one more lap to complete, right?
Yeah.
But will he? Because we are now looking at the top.
Great drive there by Aaron.
Ian can't take the fastest lap anymore. Great race for
Oh, Seth still gets second.
Seth. What happened?
That's interesting. He must
we miss that?
he must have gotten a penalty that we missed.
must have been a major one because Aaron had 3 seconds time penalty.
Yeah,
Then he should have also 3 seconds.
exactly. He must have scored a penalty right in that last lap.
Yeah.
We missed it. Sean doing brilliantly to score his first podium, if I'm not mistaken. So well done to you, Sean. Daniel scoring
Yeah,
4th place.
congratulations.
Ockert 5th. Miguel in 6th.
Your boys
Davin
both
and
still in the
Ian.
points.
Both getting points. The last points.
Yeah. Well, it's more
Points
than
are
nothing.
points. As long as you finish a race and you didn't get nothing for it, it's still worth coming to the table.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Daniel scoring driver of the day. Well
Daniel.
done.
Well done. Well, and there we have him. Seth, second time on the podium, but not on the top. It's Sean this time.
That's an Irish flag we're seeing right there, right?
Well, he has kind of an Irish name.
Yeah. Well done, Aaron, on your first victory there. Well done.
Well,
bro.
Aaron, sorry, I said Sean. I said it's Aaron.
So that concludes
Oh, well.
the racing for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a great evening.
Thank you very much. See you next time, guys. Bye.